Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a divine masculine energy reading and divine feminine message this morning. This energy has been really strong. There's been a big energy shift for the divine masculine ever since we entered into Gemini season. So around Saturday, Sunday, I pulled the Lovers from the Light Seers Tarot. And I started getting downloads about the divine masculine's energy. And so right now, the divine masculine is really, love is on the brain. They are really truly contemplating this connection, contemplating union with you. There's a lot of energy around the consideration of a relationship and kind of what that would entail, what that would be like between the two of you. There's a lot of thoughts. Their energy is definitely more thoughtful and more contemplative as to, where is this connection going? And so the divine masculine is trying to find balance. They're trying to balance out their needs versus their wants. They're trying to come to a place of more balance in their life. And they're realizing that this connection can help them do that. It's helping them grow. They've changed a lot. For many, they are coming into more balanced situations, clearing out karmic entanglements, clearing out third-party situations, clearing out things that no longer serve them to bring in more balance in their life. Because they're coming into union with the soul aspect of themselves. And so the Lover's energy is really strong, especially now that we're in this Gemini season. But you have to remember, the Lover's card is also about choices and decisions. And so the divine masculine's kind of in this energy right now, kind of like on the fence and juggling back and forth between fear versus love, their duty versus their desire, their head versus their heart, what's known in their life versus what's unknown. It's kind of like, should I, shouldn't I? And so with that, it's really like focused around union and the relationship between the two of you. There is a lot of love, there is a lot of feeling, but there's also a lot of fear. There's also a lot of questioning and sort of over-analyzing and overthinking about just how you would fit into their world or how this situation's going to work out. For some, it's because of things that have happened between the two of you in the past. And so the divine masculine is still going through this healing process, going through this balancing process, wondering if you would ever actually consider an actual relationship with them just because of the way that they've hurt you. For others, it's more just they have a lot of obligations and a lot of things in their life that they're juggling at the moment, which would potentially get in the way of the relationship. And so they're just trying to figure things out and really in this space of wanting to connect, wanting to have this relationship, wanting to explore these feelings and this connection at a deeper level, but also being on the fence about it, juggling back and forth if this is the right timing, if they're in the best position. For many of you, you have had more communication or more contact with your divine masculine. And that's why. It's because they're trying to figure out, where is this going? For others of you who have not had any contact, they're still very heavily thinking about you and in this sort of consideration mode, in this sort of very thoughtful space about the connection with you, but they're really not sure how to even begin to communicate with you how they feel and how to express everything that they're sort of going through in the moment. So there's a lot of this back and forth energy. There's a lot of this juggling energy. Again, fear versus love. The fear of if this is going to work out, the fear if, you know, they can actually be vulnerable in a relationship. For some, it's fear because they live in a different area, or you guys are very, very different. You come from different backgrounds. So there's this like anxiety around, again, how would this actually work out? What would this relationship, what would this union actually look like? And understanding that they need to come into balance in their life, because there's still things that are imbalanced, but they're trying to come into balance to get themselves in a position where they can actually be in union. So the energy shifted a lot. The song that was coming up really, really strongly is that song by Harry Styles, the new one. It's called As It Was. And I'm just going to read the first part of the lyrics and explain how it applies to the divine masculine energy right now. So the lyrics goes, holding me back. Gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why can't we leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced. And I'm the one who will stay. And so they're really understanding that it's like they've come to this decision. They've come to this point where they understand you cannot be replaced, no matter how many third-party entanglements they get into, no matter how many other people, no matter how much they run, no matter how much they try to deny it. Their heart is pulling them back to you. Their heart is pulling them back to this connection. That's why they're always thinking about you. That's why they're always, you know, stalking and like looking at you and watching your social media. That's why they want to be near you as much as possible, even if they try to pretend they don't want to be. It's because everything pulls them back to this connection. It pulls them back to you. However, they understand that the connection has changed. There's been changes that have taken place in both the divine masculine and their energy, but also in yours. The other part of this chorus part is, in this world, it's just us. You know, it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know, it's not the same as it was. And so they're really understanding like how this connection has changed them, but also that you're different too. And there's this sort of back and forth as wondering if, even though clearly there is this connection, clearly there is this love, there is this emotion between the two of you, is it something that they can actually like be involved in? Is it something that they can actually move forward with? And so there's, I don't want to say indecision, it's more back and forth energy. So for some of you, you're getting mixed signals from your divine counterpart. It's like they're running hot and cold, and it's because they're continuously going back and forth between the heart and the head, between what's known in their life and what's unknown, you know, between their fear versus their love. And so really, really strong energy around the divine masculine right now, wanting union, wanting this relationship, but just not really sure how it's going to fit into their life in this moment. So with that, I'll actually I'm going to start with the sacred spirit reading cards. I'll just pull a couple. Bottom of the deck is Dark Night of the Soul. Life brings new meaning. A lot of them have been through dark nights of the soul recently or in the past year. Even for some of you, you've had significant changes that have brought in, you know, a lot of contemplation and brought new meaning into your life. And they understand their spiritual growth. Even if they don't acknowledge it, they understand that things have changed, and they're really trying to figure that out at this time. All right, let's get into it. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light, what further messages do you want to bring through about the divine masculine energy at this time? Yeah. So the divine masculine, shield your energy, came out. They're really at a point where they're having to clear their energy, clear the negativity from their life, clear the karmic connections. They're doing a lot of shadow work because the shadow has come up for them. Again, this dark night of the soul energy, this having to look at the things in their life that are not moving them forward, that are keeping them stuck in situations and circumstances that they no longer want to be in. They're having to confront their fear. And the energy signature is that it says the past is in the present. This is the energy of like they're trying to clear their past mistakes, clear their past energy to become better in the present moment. And so the divine masculine is really going through a lot of changes, a lot of spiritual growth at this time. And that's the reason why they feel so compelled and they feel so attached to this connection. All right. So we're going to use the Lover's Path Tarot to kind of tap in further to see where the two of you are at this time. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love, what further messages do you want to bring through about the divine masculine and divine feminine connection at this time? Okay. What else? All right. So the first card that flew out was the Six of Cups. This is all about innocence, love, soulmates, a real heart connection. They feel it, and they're feeling it really strongly because the energy around the divine masculine is definitely more tender and more thoughtful than it's been in a while. Ever since we shifted into Gemini season, like love is really, really on their mind, really, really strongly. And this is how they see you, the Nine of Coins, independent, you know, powerful, beautiful, expanding. And they want to be a part of your world. They want to put in the work and effort with the Eight of Coins to meet you in this space, to have this beautiful reciprocal feeling, to have this love with you. But part of their work and effort is, you know, moving beyond third-party energies. With the Three of Cups, you know, there's still some third-party entanglements for some of the divine masculines that they need to let go of. They're, again, coming into balance, but there's a lot of juggling, there's a lot of decision making, because ultimately they do want to be here. But right now they're still trying to figure out how to bring more balance into their life. Again, a lot of these third-party situations are ending. A lot of this karmic energy is clearing out, because you have the King of Cups. This is my husband card. This is someone who is ready for commitment, wants to offer their cup, wants to offer their love, wants to give you everything. This is someone who is ready, emotionally ready for commitment and to go the full way. So for some of you, you know, as this third party energy is clearing out, you will get a commitment from your divine counterpart. And then we have the Ace of Arrows, which is the Ace of Swords, which is victory. This is cutting through all the bullshit. This is moving beyond the negative energy, getting clarity, moving forward, a positive new beginning. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. There is a victory here. There is something coming from everything that the two of you have gone through. There is something beautiful, beautiful coming, and there's this sort of rising up and moving forward, moving beyond all the obstacles. Bottom of the deck is the Prince of Coins. This is the Knight of Coins in traditional tarot. It is a slow moving energy. So again, you just have to trust the process. Trust that everything is in divine timing. They are moving forward, even though it feels like, so for some, it feels like they're not moving forward. For some, it looks like they're moving back. But there is a slow moving, steady energy. And this energy is the steadiest and stable in the tarot. So just understand that there is a steady love. There is steady building and a steady sort of foundation that's being built right now, regardless of where you are at in your connection with your divine counterpart. All right. So with that, I'm going to get into the quick divine feminine message. So I was picking up this energy the other day. As I said, I pulled on Sunday, the daily tarot card was the Lovers. And these downloads started coming through really strongly. And I was going to do this video then, and I was told to wait. And then this morning I woke up around 3:30 and I started hearing a song. And it's a song by a singer named Steve Perry. It's an older song from the 80s. It's called Oh Sherry. And I'm just going to read the chorus part, but it says, "Oh Sherry, our love holds on, holds on, holds on." And so the message for the divine feminine, for some of you, you really need to go and read this song, because the lyrics of the song, basically the singer's talking about how his partner should have been gone because of how he's treated her, and he should have been gone because of the things that she said to him. And yet, oh Sherry, our love holds on. It holds on. It holds on. And so for the divine feminine, the message is simple. Let the love hold on. That's why you feel so compelled, even though you may have been through the ringer with your divine counterpart. You feel so compelled to hold on. You feel so compelled to make this work. You feel so compelled to union, because the love is strong enough to withstand everything that has happened. And so Spirit's just asking you to hold on to the love and believe in it. Don't stop believing in the love. Don't stop believing that love will prevail. It's going to move mountains. It's going to clear out all the karmic energies. It's going to help the divine masculine become the best version of yourself, as it is helping you become the best version of yourself. And so really, this is just a beautiful message from Spirit about holding on to love and just trusting in that love, because it will prevail. Ultimately, love is the leap that cannot be denied. No matter what has happened, no matter what has transpired between the two of you, you have to trust and believe that your partnership is divine and destined. And because of that, it's going to happen. You cannot fail. The love will hold on, and the love will withstand the test of time. And so really just for you right now, especially if you're struggling, especially if you have doubt, just hold on to the love. Hold on to the love that you have. That's all you have to do. All right. So with that, I'm going to pull some final cards, but I did have some cards fly. I'll grab them later. So let's see what comes through. Final messages from Lorena OG, Eternal Messages deck. What does the Divine Masculine want to let you know? I've thought about having a family with you. See what else comes through. For some, you may share a child in common already with your divine counterpart, and they really do think about actually being in union, actually being together, not just being two people who have a child in common, or not just being two people who spend time together occasionally. Like, union, love, relationships, it's on the mind. That energy has shifted big time since we've entered Gemini season these last couple days. They're thinking about it. All right. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love. What further messages do you want to bring through from the Divine Masculine? Okay, that one fell, so I am going to grab it. We have this one. They're feeling the actions and consequences of their choices. And so they know that they have screwed up, or they know that they have hurt you, but through that song that came through this morning really strongly, they're asking you to hold on. I want to reconcile with you. They want to be together. They want to have union. They want to have that beautiful love relationship, that beautiful connection, because they know that you are the person for them. Bottom of the deck, I've been thinking about proposing to you. Yes, the energy now, I swear, this Gemini season, I don't know what happened, but there was a huge energy shift, and they're really thinking about long-term commitment. They're thinking about this connection in a real way, not just being a connection, not just being, in separation anymore. They're really, really contemplating and considering union at this time. And so for the Divine Feminine, the best thing that you can just do right now is just to hold on to the love. Know that love will prevail, because it always does. It is the strongest force in this entire universe. And, trust and believe in it. As you believe in it, as you believe that the love will prevail, it will. But the more that you doubt, the more that you fear, the more that you go back and forth in your energy, the more that they're going to be back and forth in theirs. So this is a time to just really, really hold on to love. All right. I hope this message helped. I'm sending everybody lots of love, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.